Sometimes people will come to me and they say, Linda, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I have a lot to offer. I'm attractive. I own my own home. I have a great job. And still, I'm not meeting any good people. And sometimes I have to ask them to look back at what their list of criteria is. So there's certain things that are really important. If you want to have a family, that should be a real deal breaker for you, and it should be important. But if you're 5'4" and you're telling me you want to meet somebody 6'4", I have to say why. It's such a small percentage of the population. So instead of being able to choose from thousands of people, you're narrowing it down to 2 or 4% of the population. And it becomes very difficult because then in that tiny percent of the population, you also have another list. Maybe you want someone with a certain education, who makes a certain amount of money, who looks a certain way. So those are all added into that criteria. Instead of concentrating on things that don't really matter, like height or a specific type of university degree, concentrate on things that are important. Is this someone who's going to be respectful? Who's going to like your family? Who your family's going to like? Is this someone I can spend the rest of my life with? Is this somebody who wants to have a family and build a life with me? Is this somebody who adores me? Those are questions you have to ask yourself that are the most important questions, rather than looking for a certain height or a certain education. Of course, you can ask for those things. You just have to keep in mind that it's going to narrow the scope of who you have available.